Okay, well, I'm back. That was an important phone call with my son.
Was Jay Leno? I thought it was Jay Leno.
Yeah, no, not Jay yet.
Show or, no, actually, we want him on our show.
Yeah, so we either will edit that out or leave it in, depending on our mood.
Whatever you want.
Yeah. So anyway, we've determined that Skip does not want to really sacrifice his family members.
During our commercial break, I decided you're right. Okay, so here we are. I brought an adult one for you, and this is Cecropia, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. This is a nice silkworm moth.
Beautiful.
There you go. Now I have some Cecropia Chardonnay. Okay, now a lot of them say, is it good? Just the main part, or I'm just thinking this could be the appetizer, and this could be the main course. So here you go, go nuts, enjoy.
No, I'm not really in the mood for this yet.
I see. Oh, you bring me. You want me to eat my
article.
kids, and you won't participate. Oh, I see. I'm supposed to do
I
that.
have not decided whether this is good or bad. Remember, we are just purveyors of information.
Oh, right, I see. So you're not going to purvey whether it's any
now,
good.
Now, if I have enough of this, maybe I will. But that's another story.
All right. Well, I'll put my Cecropia Chardonnay.
It's to be determined. Leave that right there.
All right, Cecropia Chardonnay. Here we go.
All right. So
cheers.
Apparently, though,
we have to get drunk before
you know, other than you and I, because I'm not really in the mood for this. I like my other food sources. According to this, across the country, it says here, entomophagy, which is
an entomophagia.
Well, it's called the eating of insects. Okay, it's gained, I guess, momentum here. Here's a guy in Rhode Island, a company that sells processed edible insects. There's a Seattle-based science writer who he has published this thing called, what happened to our other people here?
Here we go.
Here we go. It's something called Eat a Bug Cookbook. The Eat a Bug Cookbook.
Have we ordered that yet?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
They have a bug fest at the North Carolina Museum of Natural Sciences and a bug bowl at Purdue University.
Well, I think we ought to make a field trip there.
Maybe.
See what's going on.
Now you say, well, this sounds like just a few isolated people. Guess what? Movie stars are in on this. Selma Hayek.
Selma?
Recently talked about her penchant for ant eggs. She talked about that on the other guy, David Letterman.
Oh, the other guy. Should we talk? Maybe
we could have David on our show.
Jay to come on. We should have Letterman.
Yeah, we could.
At least he does bugs.
Now here's a Brooklyn Kitchen, a store that holds classes and events, an $85 a head insect tasting menu.
Oh man,
just happened on September 18th.
My Cecropia is looking good now. I was getting nothing for him. I was just raising them out of love.
Well, here's what I'm thinking. Maybe we forget this attempt to do the Russ and Skip show, and maybe if you change your mind, you raise these bugs, and we have an exclusive moth-eating thing. And if we got 85 a head for this thing, think about it. We could have ourselves a little restaurant.
We'd be doing all right.
I mean, you're not getting 85 a head for those.
We'd be making 85 more than what we're making right now. Or 84 and 85. Okay, well, give me a break.
So I don't know. We should think about that. Now it says here.
I did. I like it.
There you go. Here's a person.
I'll eat my kids.
Now you like yogurt, don't you? Once in a while.
I can't tell you how good.
Okay. Well,
it adds culture to my life.
A lot of people like that. Wicked Spoon Yogurt. This is a guy, Alex Rositsky. He's the owner of this place. Some people will buy a yogurt with a cricket and then want the cricket to go.
Do you have the cricket in the bottom where you normally have to stir it up with a spoon?
I don't know. Now here's the same guy again. Here's Mr. Dennis. Remember him from the beginning? He's who started this all.
Chirpy yogurt.
There you go. You know, I've used those crickets for fishing, but never wanted to eat them ever. I've never had a desire. You know, I want to eat that cricket, so I don't know. Mr. Dennis.
Never told me that. Anyway.
Well, here's Mr. Dennis again, that 45-year-old painter. You remember that? And the college professor.
45-year-old nut.
He's done paintings of beetles and wasps and hangs in his loft in Brooklyn. Now, he started out, I guess, on a dare. Someone dared him to eat a moth. Now, this is in your area. Someone dared him to eat one, so I guess if someone dared you, that probably wouldn't work, but I mean, this happened with him.
Now, no offense, but a lot of people have dared you to do things in your life. Have you? And then they ask you to eat it?
I don't know, but this is what started his passion.
I try not to eat any of my dares.
No, but you can't knock it. This changed his life, apparently. He was asked to eat this on a dare, and then that happened. But then what happened is, I guess a cooked cockroach that accidentally came with his restaurant meals cemented the deal, and he was hooked on eating bugs.
Yeah, he probably sued them for $100,000. He said, well, I can make money eating bugs. Yeah, somebody else's.
I think we
so
need him
now
on
he
the
brings
show
a cockroach
to tell the
every time to put in his meal, right?
I think we need to invite him on the show. Dennis, what's his name? Mark Dennis.
Dennis the Menace.
Yeah. So I think that was his path. And look at that, he's got paintings.
What a great path it was.
Well, it's grown once it started. Now he's got his own website, called Insects Are Food.
Or
He's
else-
got questions already. People want to know how to buy bugs, how to cook them, and whether they're kosher. Now, I don't get this. Now, I guess kosher is usually, we love our Jewish community. They're tied to the Lord, the Lord's
Does
people.
this look kosher? I
Well,
don't know.
apparently it
What
says here,
defines kosher? Do you know kosher?
grasshoppers and crickets are kosher, beetles are not. So I'm
Or-
thinking that might fall in the grasshopper.
Is this a
area.
grasshopper or is this the
I
beetle?
don't know. We'll have to
It looks
check.
more of a grasshopper than a beetle, right?
Yeah, I think that's kosher. I think that's kosher. So, I don't know.
But I don't know. Does it mean they fly around pigs or something? How do you,
I don't
how
know.
do you
We
make
need
it
to
kosher
find that
here?
out.
Okay, all right.
Now, he had a dinner recently. Now, this dude doesn't fool around. He's got people coming over for
So
dinner.
85 to see if I could get Selma over to eat eggs over at my house,
I'll be there. I'll be there.
I bet you would too.
So now, apparently, he had a bunch of these people over. Here's a vegetarian that eats food for its nutritional value, not necessarily its taste. Now, I got to ask you this. Is this really what we've come to? Should we eat food for its nutritional value?
Dinner flying
You
by.
did, you did see that. I saw it too. Do you
Whoa.
think we should eat for nutritional value and not for taste? Have you ever
Well,
done
I think
that?
it's interesting that a vegan was willing to eat a bug and say it's more vegan and still maintain their veganness and eat a bug.
I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah, I agree
that's
with
still
you.
protein. That's still an animal. I mean, versus animal, vegetable, or mineral.
Now,
I mean, which
again,
one
we'll
is
get
it?
our letters probably from our vegans.
God,
but
I hope so.
let's be honest. I think a lot of people have turned to vegetables. I'm not sure they're totally
Picking up the
excited
trash,
about
thank
the
you.
taste. You know, they're doing this because
Oh,
of the
but-
healthiness.
Yeah,
Do you
but
think
you
they
haven't
just?
tasted a Cecropia, man? There's nothing. A little Chardonnay and Cecropia, you're gonna become hooked right away. See,
don't
I
know.
didn't tell you this because I've been sneaking them. I don't really raise them just because I love them. These babies are delicious. But if the whole world catches on, they're gonna be more excited.
That's why there's a few missing.
You're
now.
darn right there. See, I raised 200. There's only 10 left. Yeah, so that tell you something?
Well, now how are you serving them? You just eat them raw?
Well, remember that it's like the sushi of 2010. So you don't really need to cook those babies. But no, if you put them in a little fat and get those
Just
babies
raw
going,
fat? You
raw
don't like
fat,
bacon?
yeah. Well, no, I don't like that. You could put little bacon strips around them. Nothing like a caterpillar with bacon strips around.
Well,
them.
I think you
But
need
then
to
there
update.
you go with the. It's not going to be kosher.
Well, you need some help with your menu. Let me give you that. Here. There's ento
I
teasers
eat
at this
caterpillars.
party.
I need a lot of help. on
Well,
that.
here's an ento teaser. You need to kind of do this. He
An ento
said
teaser?
it's a waxworm potato fritters. He's got Kalamata hummus with crickets and a dung beetle garnish, bamboo worm guacamole, and pokies, a sliced a sliced cucumber with pickled ginger,
You taste my weight.
topped with jing lead cricket from Thailand, boiled in Chinese lapsang soshong tea with a dollop of agwabi nectar. So-
I'm either drooling or going to throw up. I'm not sure which one here.
So apparently you need to
Yeah.
just not eat your friends. You need to kind of work a little harder.
Hide 'em.
Blending
Hide 'em
them
in
into
something,
stuff.
yeah.
Blending them.
So what do I hide my moths in?
Well, it depends. I think you can probably experiment because I think there's no rules here.
A big green knobbly thing. I'm not sure where I can hide them. The crickets you might be able to hide in with a potato or something like that, but I'm wondering a moth. What do you... Oh, guacamole. There you go. I'd say Cecropia guacamole. That's it right there. I got it.
Could be as long as
They
they're
may
covered
enhance-
a little bit.
Well, as long
smeared
as
with
they're
something.
kosher, they didn't wrap
Yeah,
them in
yeah.
pig feet.
Now it says here these people at his dinner party weren't all just just chowing down. There was a mixed reaction.
They
It
got
says here,
drunk. Some was there.
well, some weren't sure if they should chew or swallow in one bite. See, that is a problem. When you take something like this, let's take that out again.
Well,
Now, look, folks, you have something here that's got some substance. So, do you chew this
so
or
I'm saying
swallow
this
it?
could be the appetizer, the wing, and then the main part will be the main course.
Yeah, I'm not sure you could swallow this whole thing.
It would be typical. I bet you're up for it. Just don't get you in the mustache.
Well, would you have to go in sideways like this? I guess.
Well,
I mean,
actually, I can get them a little more livelier and put them together in one great big
oh
bowl.
yeah, you might do like our friend the Ranger
I'll
did.
just
You
fold
could
it, yeah.
bend it and just chow
See,
it
they
down.
are flexible.
Yeah.
They may die during, but they're going to die anyway.
So you could swallow that thing in one bite. Boy, that looks like something I'd want to swallow, doesn't it? Can you really
That's
get
you.
down in
When I
it?
saw that, I said, "That's Russ right there."
You know, so I don't know. I just don't know.
I think you've learned from a ranger.
So I'm thinking though, the great question is this: okay, do you chew this and have it like now you got the head you're chewing on another part, the wings? I can see why people want to just swallow it, but the point is, if you're just going to swallow it, why are you even bothering
I
doing it?
think
in the
you've
first
got
place?
appetizer there and then main meal.
Oh, so cut it up a little bit.
Yeah, boy. The wings could be the appetizer next to the main meal of the body.
Well, wing dip maybe. Now you can't really get.
Well, it's
much
like
dip
chips.
on
Like
that.
chips. You just,
Yeah.
you know.
I don't know. I'm not getting it yet.